Oh, hi. Sorry it took me so long to get on. I'm going to just do this audio real quick. And so I titled it Solutions Bring About High I just happened to look at a video made by Chrissy, and it's about this white girl. Well, white women been doing this, um, trying to look mixed. I mean, she said that a lot of black women were on Twitter accusing the white woman of trying to look black, but she's really trying to look mixed in order to compete with other mixed women. And she talked about how the brown to dark skinned women were mad, but hardly anything from mixed women who seem like they should be upset because that's whose place this, white woman is trying to take. But I don't want to get too far on that because I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't care about that. And another thing to realize is that, and I meant to make an audio about this, but I'll just say it in here. Mental illness exists in all people across the board. Okay, that we sometimes we have to see people as mentally ill. A person that does that, it's no different from Little Kim bleaching her skin. Everybody recognizes that she has self hate and she's mentally ill. Well, the same thing go for this white girl, this white lady. White women who darken their skin and try to compete with black women and do all this stuff, that's self-hate too. I don't really understand why people don't see it as self-hate when white women do it, but it's self-hate when black women do something. But like I said, that's just something I want to throw in. I just sidebar for a second so I don't have to make another video saying that mental illness actually exists in everybody, other people besides black women and black people in general. Because I don't think people realize that white women can be mentally ill too when they do things like this. But here's what I want to say about this outrage and why I titled it called Solutions Bring About High Vibrations. Because what these women got up in arms, and what I want to say about this is that if enough black women, it don't even have to be a whole lot, because see, thing is, we recognize we're not a monolith. So everybody, if black women get to feel like you want your image to be, because and the reason I brought that up is because it was another complaint about, I think it was Essence magazine featured a woman that they thought was biracial that turned out to be white. um, you guys let me know if Essence is owned by white people. I think a black person owned it and they sold it to white people. So you know, black women should be outraged about that too, if that's the case. Because I don't keep up with it. So I think I just heard somebody say that though. I don't keep up with it because I don't read none of those. I'm not into magazines like that. But I want to talk about if enough black women get together, and of course we're not a monolith, but I'm talking about just black women like three, four, five get together, so, like what Chrissy is doing with Divine Dark Skin, and you can have others who are tired of struggle love, tired of black women being a mule, tired of all these other stereotypes that's put on black women. And wanted to see her more of a light of being a successful woman that's doing things that if you want to see her get married, if she gets married and she's looking feminine, put your money together or do a Indiegogo, GoFundMe, raise money, and then put out that kind of film, you know. Um, and let it compete in the film festivals and see how it does. Because if it does well in the film festivals, then it can probably make it to the mainstream media. But see, that's the type of solutions I'm talking about. And that don't see, I'm into film, so I just brought up the film part because film is just something I'm interested in. But it can be many of other things. Other things you guys can come up with like a cipher for Black women to come up with to help raise up the money to to help talk about business. I know some women, Black women, are already doing that on YouTube and Facebook already, discussing finances, for Black women. So I do recognize that's all. But yeah, come up with might be, who genuinely want to do better in their finances, not somebody who's careless in doing things, but genuinely want to understand their finances, come up with a cipher, put your money together, help each other come up, get rich, and fund each other's entrepreneurial ideas. Okay. So what I'm saying is those are just examples. That doesn't mean you have to do those exact things. But what I'm saying is that instead of the outrage over what these white ladies are doing, over what these guys are doing, like for example, Omari Hardwick and his how he treated his that fan, or Lance Gross, and his comment about his I think his son, and just other ones who have seem to want to troll black women. I'll say it like that. They seem to like Tyrese. They seem to want to troll black women and get under black women's skin. If black women, you know, those who want to, can come up with solutions to where they can have control over their own image, to where they can help each other be more successful, to where they can become more of a powerhouse in this society, whatever society you're living in. Okay, everybody don't live in the same society. That's another thing. Once you travel around the world and you really see the whole planet, the globe, everybody don't live in the same society. So that particular society where black women are constantly, being trolled by people who just want to really suck their energy, because it's all about sucking their energy. Um, Instead of, getting upset about what these people with no life are doing, instead of getting upset about that, just come up with solutions how you can take your power back by, doing film, or, funding each other businesses, or whatever you want to do. Everybody, black women have their own ideas. They have their own individual ideas, and they might find other people who might see, have similar goals, and they can get together. Okay. But what I'm saying is that solutions bring about high vibrations. Constantly getting upset over what these people are doing, and then going back to your regular life, and then something else pop off again, and you get upset again, and then you go back to your regular life, and then something else pop off, and then you get upset again. I just thought that's unproductive to me. And when I saw that what that white woman did, I could care less. I can care less, once again, about what Omari Hardwick did. And the reason why I can care less is because black women who want to rise, because I realize a lot of black women just like being miserable. I understand that. But I'm talking about those black women who want to see better for themselves and their image, and for black girls coming up. Okay. If they can just kind of take their mind off of what these people are doing, because these people are purposely trolling them to take their energy, and put their mind on what they can do, how they want to look in the media, how they want to see their other black women successes, how they want other black women to be successful, and sewing into each other. Maybe writing more books and not letting these guys tell you, other people in general, tell your story for you. Um, if if more black women just can come together with solutions along with action, I think that there will probably be less of a outrage over what these people are doing, because now black women, are so busy on, you know, trying to concentrate on themselves, and the other generations of black girls coming up, they're so busy on trying to come up with solutions that they don't have time for the outrage. Okay. And I say to bring about high vibration, because solutions along with action bring about high vibration, because now you have hope. Now you feel empowered, where you feel like you have power. You taking your power back. You feel good. You feel excited. You feel like instead of just the anger, which is a lower vibration, constantly having this anger of emotion of anger. Now, when you get together and say, we're going to do something about this, and let them do whatever they want to do, let them keep talking, but we're going to concentrate more on ourselves, and we're going to do what we want to, we're going to do things to, how we want our image to look. And I'm talking about specifically for those who are tired of the struggle of narrative, because I know some black women, they want to keep that struggle of narrative. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the women who want to see a different type of image and a different type of storyline. You know, it'll make you feel better. It'll take you in a more of a vibration of happiness and euphoria and gratitude and excitement instead of anger all the time and outrage all the time. And so that's what I mean by solutions. And I'm title it Solutions with Action Bring About High Vibration. And with that said, I'll talk to you soon.